Kat, we've got a fun thing to talk about here, I think.
We do.
The top 10 ways that the 90s has already invaded the year 2015. This is from our friends at BuzzFeed.
Yes.
So what have you got over there?
Well, number one was when every episodes of Friends was made available on Netflix.
Which Brittany is adoring. She's been watching those like crazy.
I love Friends.
Friends was good. Mm-hmm. It's not one I'd probably sit down and binge watch the way she does, but it was definitely, I would say, probably one of the top 5 sitcoms of all time.
Sure. When it was new, it wasn't as relevant to me as it is like
in
now.
reruns.
Yeah. Number 2 is when Missy Elliott performed with Katy Perry during the 2015 Super Bowl halftime show. If that wasn't bringing 90s back, I don't know what was.
That was very, very 90s. I agree. And it was so well received, too, which is what I loved about it. Mm-hmm. Was that, I mean, I know some of the kids don't know who Missy is, but when she came out, she, dare say, stole the show.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, to top it, Katy Perry literally had to fly on the More You Know star across the Super Bowl to get the attention back.
Yes.
Okay, I agree with those so far.
All right. Number 3, when Jimmy Fallon reunited the cast of Saved by the Bell.
Everybody was talking about that for a video on his Tonight Show. Mm-hmm. Jimmy Fallon got 6 of the 8 main cast members of Saved by the Bell all together.
There were at least 5 of them for sure.
Mr. Belding was there too.
Mr. Belding was there. There was
Mario Lopez.
Yeah, there was Slater, Jesse,
Zach,
Kelly,
Tiffany Amber Thiessen.
That's Kelly.
Okay, the blonde then. What's the girl's name?
That's Jesse.
Oh, I'm not.
And then the principal,
Mr. Belding.
Yeah, so that's 5.
Well, either way, there was a whole bunch of people in there. Screech, yes. I don't think was invited though.
Probably not. I hear they don't like him much.
That's what I hear too. You know why? Or do you not know why?
I don't really know why.
He tried to make some quick cash by selling like a Saved by the Bell tell-all book.
Oh.
But not only did he have some rotten things to say about everyone he worked with, but they say that none of it's true. Not none of it, but a lot of the stories in there just aren't true.
Right.
And so it's been a big bone of contention between the cast of Saved by the Bell. So
oh, I see.
I don't think you get Screech for stuff like that anymore.
Probably not. Okay, number 4. And there was the recreated opening to The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Also from The Tonight Show, right?
Yep.
Yeah, when he went
Jimmy Fallon, all up on it.
Jimmy Fallon, I believe around the Super Bowl time, took the show from New York to L.A. And so he made a whole Fresh Prince kind of deal about it.
Yes.
That was fun.
Yes. Whole lots and lots of fun. All right, number 5. When Jonathan Taylor Thomas and Patricia Richardson guest starred on Tim Allen's show Last Man Standing. If you don't remember, Jonathan Taylor Thomas and Patricia Richardson were on
Home Improvement.
Patricia
exactly. Richardson was his wife. I think her name was Jill. Mm-hmm. And then JTT was one of his sons, his
Correct.
middle son.
Yes. Number 6, when the cast of Full House performed Everywhere You Look at a private birthday dinner.
Well, you know how that warms my heart.
I know, you are a huge fan.
I still am. It's a show that I don't know what it is. I just adore that show. And knowing that they're all still friendly to me, I think is great.
Sure.
They got together for one of the producers of the show's birthdays, and they sang Everywhere You Look, the theme song from Full House.
Yep. Number 7 on the list of times the 90s have already reappeared in 2015 is when Beck won the Album of the Year at the Grammy Awards.
Just a few weeks ago.
You know,
who would have thought that?
When we were discussing songs by Beck,
yeah,
I completely forgot about one, and then later that day I was in the car and I heard it and I'm like, holy crap, I completely forgot about this. It was Devil's Haircut. Do you remember that one?
I do remember. We don't have it here in the library, but
yeah.
I remember got Devil's Haircut in my mind or something like that. Yeah,
exactly. Number 8, when 4 previously unreleased Spice Girls songs were uploaded to a mysterious SoundCloud page.
Do you remember this?
It was recent.
It was
a week or so ago.
It was very recent. Yeah, there were 4 from that first album too, all from when they were a new group.
Right.
4 songs kind of became unearthed by the Spice Girls.
Mm-hmm. They didn't last very long though. They were up and then they were kind of down. By the time I got news of it, I think they were down. Yeah.
Yeah. To me, all I need is Wannabe.
All right.
You can keep the rest.
Number 9, when Kyle MacLachlan confirmed his role as Agent Dale Cooper in the new Twin Peaks reboot.
Twin Peaks is not a show I ever watched, but if they want to bring it back, go right ahead. Was that one you watched?
I kind of remember it. I never really got into it.
Couldn't tell you a thing about it.
Number 10 is when David Duchovny and Gillian Anderson expressed interest in a new X-Files spinoff.
Now, expressing interest does not mean that's going to happen.
Correct.
But it's now back into the discussion phases of maybe bringing the show back.
Right.
When you have Mulder and Scully saying we want to come back, some people might pay attention to that.
Sure.
X-Files, to me, I liked it when I was young, but then I really started to... I disliked it because I had discovered this hatred for science fiction. I stopped liking aliens and stuff.
Right.
But I thought it was, that would be cool. I wouldn't be opposed to it being brought back.
Do you want a bonus?
You got a bonus in there?
I
Sure.
have a bonus.
Yeah.
When crispy M&Ms came back and hit shelves again. Those did not need to come back. I'm just saying.
Oh, you don't like that?
No, and I remember those the first time around.
Well, I like M&Ms in all shapes and sizes, so whatever you want to do to them is fine by me. So those are your top 10 ways, including a bonus 11th way that the 90s have already invaded the year 2015. To me, the more 90s, the better. That's just my opinion.